Get ready for Hosts at Home, Adam's Archives.
Today, these players and you at home will test your trivia IQ as we play Trivial Pursuit, the interactive game. And here's the star of the show, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Randy West. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome to Trivial Pursuit, the interactive game. Our show is rather unique, and I'll tell you why. Not only do our players in the studio compete, but several times during the course of today's show, you folks at home will get a chance to win prizes by playing a game that's very similar to the one we're playing right here. All you need is a touch-tone phone. And Play Break winners will compete in a playoff for this car.
It's a brand new Ford Explorer, the best-selling sport utility vehicle in America. At Ford, quality is job one. Have you driven a Ford lately?
So stick around for that, and in the meantime, let's say hello to 9, I hope, very nice players in the studio. Hello, players.
Winkinator!
Winkinator, Winkinator, Winkinator. That's a new one. It's a new word. It's your fault. These 9 players will be competing today to become one of 3 contestants on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, which follows this interactive game. And I want to wish all of you the very best of luck. We're about to start round 1. I'm going to be asking 5 multiple-choice questions. We always start a question by showing you 4 possible answers. For example, take a look at these choices: baccarat, casino, poker, roulette. And the question would be, which of these is a dish of clams on the half shell? Ha-ha! Got you, didn't I? Once I got to be careful with us. Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad which corresponds to that answer. So if you knew the answer to this question was number 2, casino, all you'd have to do is push number 2 on your keypad. That's it. Each question is worth up to 1,000 points, and the faster you punch in with the correct answer, the more points you score. It's that simple. After I ask 5 questions, the 6 players here with the highest scores will move on to round 2. Here's your first set of choices, players, and again, good luck. Choices are offset, offshoot, off-white, off-color. Which is a process of printing? Everybody looks so... Offset, of course, the answer. Everybody got... I knew it. You look so sure of yourselves. I knew you had it. You can score up to 1,000 points for each correct answer you give me, and your scores are determined by how fast you punched in your answer. So let's reveal the scores for the 9 players for question 1. There they are. Very good scores, by the way. Now let's move on to question 2. I may make them harder this time. Here are the choices: Texas, Massachusetts, Maine, and Connecticut. In what state was former President George Bush born? Try Massachusetts. You'd be right. Would you believe this? Martha, stand up. Take a bow. You are the only one out of 9 who got that right. What happened, guys? Come on. 1 correct. Let's add these scores. I'm not sure these scores are going to be that great. Maybe we'll look at them anyway. There they are. Okay, now on to question number 3, and here are your choices: the Rolling Stones, the Who, the Beatles, and U2. The Quarrymen was the former name of what well-known band? You know the Beatles, you know they were once the Quarrymen. 4 out of 9, only 4. 6 missed it. I'm so embarrassed for you 6, I'm not even going to point you out. Let's add those to our previous scores. They know I'm in jest. All right, those are the totals as we go to question number 4. Here are your choices for this one: Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, Fred. What was the nickname of the famous early human fossil found in Ethiopia in 1974? I love Lucy. Lucy's the answer. Lucy, 5 got it right. Very good. Very good. Chris and Mary and Martha and Elizabeth and Mark. Very, very up on your fossils. Let's add those to our previous scores. I mean that in a kind way. Don't pay any attention to me. All right, let's see who our 6 leading players are. There they are. All right. However, we aren't through yet. There's 1 question remaining, and remember, you got to have one of the top 6 scores to move on to round 2. Here are your choices: V, L, C, and D. What letter symbolizes the number 100 in Roman numerals? How bet everybody got C. Let's see, 9 of you. Everybody got it, I knew it. Short on our fossils, long on our Roman numerals. Let's total up the scores and see who will be moving on to round 2. Okay, there are the top 6 scorers, and congratulations to all of you. And I'm sorry we have to say goodbye to 3 of you, but we can only keep 6. We do have some nice parting gifts, and our thanks for playing interactive Trivial Pursuit. Thanks a lot. That sound means now it's your turn to play at home. You saw how we do this. Let's begin counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win some fabulous prizes. Now, to join in the fun, pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be on a game show, now you can play right from your own home. It's easy. Call now. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions just like I did for the studio players. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, the Armatron All-Sport Chronograph. Tough, rugged, water-resistant with alarm and dual time. Armatron, the best price quality watch in America. Today's Play Break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all Play Break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
I can assure you it's a lot of fun, and you can be a winner too, and there's still time to call, but don't forget you do need a touch-tone phone, and you must be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll come back in a moment to play your game right after this. Okay, we have our players on the line, so let's get started.
The choices this time are syntax, salutation, paragraph, and heading. Question, what's the term for a group of sentences that belong together in a story? The word we want here is paragraph. Quoits, croquet, badminton, hockey. What sport has strokes called lob, drop, drive, and smash? That sport is the sport of badminton. Bugs Bunny, Peter Rabbit, Tweety Bird, the Roadrunner. What cartoon character is always running from Wile E. Coyote? Beep, beep, the Roadrunner. Look at these names, Hank, Bob, Billy, and Dwight. What name is also used to refer to a coil of rope or yarn? If you push number 1 for Hank, you got it. Clouds, feathers, ivory, and snow. In the rhyme, Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as what? Whose fleece was white as snow.
Hey, thanks to all of our players at home for playing the game, and remember, all of our Play Break winners will be competing in our playoff later today for an exciting vacation getaway. It's a good trip today. If you didn't get a chance to play that time, we'll be coming up on another Play Break right after this round. In the meantime, I have 5 more questions for our studio players, and after that, we'll be down to our 3. You've heard the old expression, and then there were 3. From this 6, there will be 3 who will go on to play Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, which follows this interactive game. Okay, all of the player scores are back to, I can't wait. All of our player scores are back to 0, and here is your first of 5 questions. Your choices are lion, goat, shark, bear. Which animal's offspring is not called a cub? Why are you smiling? The answer is goat. Goat. Everybody got it except 2. Chris and Mary missed out on that one. That is kind of tough. 4 out of 6. All right, I wouldn't have known that. Let's find out how you scored on that question, okay? There are the scores, a couple of zeros there, but they can do something about that. On this one, your second choice, and your choices are Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, Speaker of the House, the Senate Whip. Who is next in order of presidential succession after the Vice President? How about Speaker of the House? 4 out of 6. Who missed that? Let's see. Should I point out that Sharon and Mark missed? No, I don't think I will. Let's total up the scores and see how you stand after that second question. Here's your third question, and your choices are Gettysburg Address, Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and the Bill of Rights. What historic document begins, when in the course of human events? You better get that Declaration of Independence right. Oh, Mary. Mary. No. 5 out of 6 got it right. All right, let's check your scores now. Take a look. Those are the running scores. Here's your fourth question. Still got some chances here, folks. Your choices are Peter Wolf, Nero Wolf, Tom Wolfe, and Virginia Woolf. Who was a detective created by Rex Stout? The answer is Nero Wolfe. And let's see how many got it. Everybody got it right. Very good, Mary. Get away from those governmental questions. Mary comes in. She's all right. All right, let's add those to your scores. The running totals are as you see them. And let's see the 3 players in the lead. There they are over there. Tom and Chris and Martha up on top. Okay, here's the final question of the contest. This will determine our 3 winners who will go on to play Classic Trivial Pursuit. And your choices are these: Lynn Redgrave, Madeline Kahn, Vanessa Redgrave, and Glynis Johns. In the movies, who was Georgie Girl? The answer is Lynn Redgrave. Lynn Redgrave, 5 out of 6 got it right. The only missing link was Chris down there on the bottom row. Our computer's now adding your scores to determine who will get to play on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game. Our first player, we're happy to say to him, is Tom Buzan, a house husband from Sherman Oaks, California. Congratulations, Tom. Our next player to qualify to play Trivial Pursuit, Mark Bartos, a landscape designer from Los Angeles, California, top right. And our final player, say hello and congratulations to Martha Pinhall, a marketing manager from Santa Clarita, California. Okay, those are the 3 winners. They'll play Trivial Pursuit, the classic game. We have to say goodbye to 3 of you, but we do have some nice parting gifts. And here's Randy to tell you about one of them.
Wink, some of our participants will receive Kenwood. Adds good looks and practicality to any kitchen with this cool-to-the-touch design toaster. Handles all types of bread for the single user or the entire family. It's from Kenwood.
Okay, Randy, thank you very much. And that sound means that you at home get another chance to play. We're counting down to another Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win some terrific prizes. Now again, to repeat, join in the fun, pick up your phone and call the number on your screen if you'd like to play 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It costs $4.98 to play. If you've ever wanted to be on a game show, you can play right from your own home. It's easy, too. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions, just like I did here. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Cuisinart stainless steel flatware by Toll. New design, Greenwich pattern gives your table the look of elegance. 6-piece hostess set included. Today's play break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all play break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Hey, it's a lot of fun, and you too can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone, and you must be at least 18 to play. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be back to play our game with you right after this. Okay, we have our players on the line now. Let's get started.
Your choices: pocket, deck, hand, and hole. If you have a hidden advantage, you're said to have an ace in the what? You're said to have an ace in the hole. Hawaiian, Malaysian, Polynesian, Abyssinian. Which is a slender, short-haired breed of cat? Abyssinian is the answer. 4. Look at these titles: Casablanca, The African Queen, Gone with the Wind, and Bonnie and Clyde. Tara's theme is the theme song for what classic movie? Tara's theme from Gone with the Wind. Heather, hassock, halter, or halleck. What term refers to the strap used for leading around a horse? That's a halter on that horse. shiver, chatter, clatter, or click? What are your teeth said to do when your muscles tense from cold or fear? Your teeth chatter. That's what they do.
We hope you had fun playing at home today. Thank you very much. All of today's Play Break winners will be competing later in the day for our vacation getaway. And congratulations to Tom and Martha and Mark for winning the game today. We look forward to watching you and seeing you perform and play the game Trivial Pursuit, the classic game. Maybe a little bit harder. But you also win a nice prize. What do we have for them, Randy?
Wink at Sakura's exciting, colorful stoneware and their Suzanne pattern. Durable, microwave and dishwasher safe, fashionable, contemporary styling designed to enhance any decor. It's from Sakura.
Don't forget, Tom, Martha, and Mark, they'll compete again for cash and prizes shortly on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game. Okay, we'll be back with another game for you at home right after we take this brief break.
This is Trivial Pursuit, the interactive game on the Family.
Take a Trivial Pursuit play break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Hatteras Hammocks will help you sway your troubles away in their hand-woven cotton hammock, complete with stand and pillow from Hatteras Hammocks. Today's Play Break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all Play Break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
The letters W, X, Y, and Z. In an ad, a brand other than the one being sold is traditionally called brand what? That refers to brand X. Cord, ream, gross, steer. Which is a group of 144 items? That's a gross. Number 3. Your choices for this answer: Aladdin, 101 Dalmatians, Snow White, and Fantasia. In what Disney movie could you hear the song Hi-Ho? Hi-Ho comes from Snow White. Load, spode, ode, and I'd. Which of these is a kind of poem? If you said ode is a kind of poem, you're right. Ignition, radiator, accelerator, and odometer. What device on a car causes it to speed up? The accelerator.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and win. Hey, I hope you had fun playing at home, and don't forget to watch for our 3 studio winners here, Tom, Martha, and Mark, as they compete for cash and prizes on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, coming up shortly. See you then.
Some of our participants will receive Andy's After Dinner Candies. We've all enjoyed these treats at restaurants, hotels, and airlines. Now you can enjoy them at home anytime. Andy's Candies. Lee Press-On Body Tattoos. Press on a fashion statement, lasts for days, easy off. Press on fun, Lee Press-On Tattoos. And at last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy finger sculptured nails, acrylic or gel, quality made affordable by Lee Nails. and knows better the spray, relief without addictive drugs, and knows better the gel that soothes with lanolin and aromatic vapors from Lee. And brush away nail fungus with antifungal nail treatment. And for tips or repair, Lee Antifungal Instant Nail Glue. Lee in the nail beauty product section.
Today's Play Break winners will join other qualified winners since October 25th in the Trivial Pursuit Playoff Payoff for the new '94 Ford Explorer. Don't miss the exciting contest finale beginning today at 5 on the Family Channel.
Take a Trivial Pursuit Play Break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit Play Break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Cytek's Electronic Champion Backgammon. Versatility makes it suitable for the novice or expert, adult or child. The computer knows all the rules, even coaches you from Cytek. Today's Play Break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all Play Break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
The choices are French, Dutch, German, and Austrian. If you're in trouble, you're said to be in what? If you're in trouble, you're said to be in Dutch. Ballistics, ergonomics, hydraulics, schematics. Which is the study of fluids in motion? That's a description of hydraulics. Live, cops, dancin', fever. In the 70s, the Bee Gees had a hit disco album called Saturday Night What? It's a big one, Saturday Night Fever. Robe, espresso coffee, small cow, hat. Which of these best describes a caftan? Caftan, another word for a robe. Mobs, gangs, groups, troops. According to the old song, hail, hail the what's all here? The gang's all here.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and win.
It's time to test your trivia IQ on the world's most popular trivia game, Trivial Pursuit. And here's the star of the show, the man who knows how supermarkets get you to spend more time and money in their stores, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Randy West. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the television version of Trivial Pursuit. Nice to have you with us. You know, my wife has gone on a lot of shopping trips, so I'm something of an expert on spending money. Did you know that some supermarkets make it a point of piping in slow-paced music? Because research shows that shoppers then also slow down and spend more time and money in the store. Unfortunately, they found out it had the same effect on the checkers and baggers, so it cost them a lot in the end. on the checkers and baggers. Try that again? No. We have lots more trivia to cover today, and to help us, we have 3 contestants who will be answering questions and competing for a chance to play our bonus game for a fabulous trip to St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands. Here's how we play. Each of our players has a game pie in front of them. The object of the game is to be the first player to light up all 6 colors in that pie. They do that by answering questions from categories that match those colors, and it takes 2 questions to fully light up a color. Our round 1 questions are all general trivia, and the categories will be geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, and sports and leisure. Our first player is Tom, is it Buzan?
Buzan.
Okay, Buzan. He's a house husband from Sherman Oaks, California. Tom, you're going to start us off by choosing the first category, and after that, I'm going to ask you a question. Get it right, and you'll light up the wedge on your pie. Get it wrong, and either Martha or Mark can steal that wedge with the correct answer. What category would you like to start with, Tom?
I think I'd like to start with science and nature.
All right, for that green wedge, answer this. What vicious South American fish are capable of devouring a 400-pound hog in mere minutes?
Piranha?
A piranha is the right answer, yes. Very good, Tom. Now say hello to Martha Pinhall. She's a marketing manager from Santa Clarita, California. Martha, select a category, please.
Entertainment, please.
Entertainment for this question. What longtime host of Nightline did George Bush repeatedly call Dan during an interview in 1988?
Koppel.
That's correct. Ted Koppel, host of Nightline. Our third player is Mark Bartos, a landscape designer from Los Angeles, California. Mark, select a category.
I'd like to try geography, please.
All right, for this question. What state is called the mother of presidents because 8 presidents were born there?
Ohio?
No. Anybody know? The answer is Virginia, the state of Virginia. Okay, Tom, your turn again to pick a category.
Let's try sports and leisure.
All righty, for this question. What first name is shared by an athlete named Jackson, a singer named Diddley, and a little girl named Peep?
Bo.
Yes. Bo Jackson, Bo Diddley, and Bo Peep. Martha, it's your turn. 2 left.
Art and literature, please.
For this question, Martha, if you add the number of Beethoven's completed symphonies to the number of Jack Nicholson's easy pieces, how many musical compositions will you have?
5.
No. Tom?
14?
Yes, 14. 9 symphonies and 5 easy pieces for a total of 14. Okay, we have 1 left. Mark, it belongs to you. It's on history, and this is the question. The name of several medieval military expeditions came from the Latin meaning cross, for the crosses the soldiers wore on their tunics. What were those expeditions called?
The Crusades.
The Crusades is exactly right for that yellow wedge. Okay, we're all out of categories now, which means that's the end of our first round. Before we take a break, let's find out a little bit more about our 3 players. Tom, you picked up 3 wedges. Very good. The highlight of your day is a toss-up between Sesame Street and Barney.
Well, I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I have a 4-year-old daughter and an almost 2-year-old son. And that's one of the bright spots of the day.
So you're a very busy person.
Yes. Bedtime, too, can be another bright spot.
The problem is Tom enjoys them. The kids hate those shows. Problem, Tom. Martha, you got 1 wedge in that first round. You've invented something called snails a la Martha.
Yes, I love to cook, and I concocted an appetizer, and when it's all completed, it looks like a snail.
Uh-huh. It looks like a snail, but it doesn't taste like it.
It's a hit every time I make it.
I'll bet it is, Martha.
No
Don't
leftovers.
invite me, will you, please? Martha, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's delicious. Mark, you picked up 1 wedge in the first round. You can speak backwards, so do it for me, will you?
Okay. Say, can you nest Tergud Ibre, which is a great, Wink, and it's glad to be here.
What does that mean?
I said, yes, Wink, and it's great to be here.
Yeah. But he almost forgot what he said by the time he said it. Mark, nice to have you with us. Martha, Tom, good luck to all 3 of you. We'll be back for round 2 where the categories change, but the trivia keeps on coming right after this. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit. We're about to start our second round. All of the questions in this round relate to the movies, and the categories will be settings, titles, off-screen, on-screen, production, and portrayals. Also, there are bonus questions in round 2, where players can earn some cash as well as an extra piece of the pie. All right, Martha, we're going to start with you. Pick a category, please.
Off-screen, please.
Off-screen question. Though miniskirts were officially banned at the Oscar ceremonies, what British actress wore one to collect her Oscar for the 1965 film Darling? Mark.
Julie Christie.
Right, you have that wedge. And you also get the next pick, Mark.
Production.
Okay, production for this question and a green wedge. In the 1990 movie Dick Tracy, who wrote the Oscar-winning song, Sooner or Later, I Always Get My Man?
Madonna?
No. Anybody? The answer is Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim. Tom, select, please.
Let's try settings, Wink.
All right, for this question. What classic film character lived on the Gulf Coast of Florida in an estate called Xanadu?
Oh.
Mark?
Hemingway?
No. Mark?
William Randolph Hearst.
No, Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane. Martha, your turn.
Titles.
For this question, what classic black comedy was subtitled How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb? Tom?
Dr. Strangelove.
That is correct, Dr. Strangelove. Mark, it's your turn.
On screen.
On screen. That is a bonus question. This will give you the right to pick up an extra wedge and $100 in cash. First, let me ask this. Let's watch a clip from the classic movie Algiers. Take a look. Watch carefully.
This pearl belongs on a very special kind of ear, like a pink shell with a little curl of gold hair, a special kind of gold. I can see it.
Mark, that was a French star in one of his most memorable roles as Pepe Le Moco. Name him.
Charles Boyer?
Yeah, the very romantic leading man, Charles Boyer. Now you get a chance at $100 and another wedge of your choosing. One of the most famous movie lines ever attributed to Charles Boyer in Algiers, although he actually never said it. Finish the line, "Come with me to the
Casbah.
On the streetcar." And here we are. All right, you won $100. Now tell me what color you'd like to light up in your pie.
Blue.
All right, light up a blue. Tom, back to you.
Portrayals, I guess.
Yeah, this is the last one in this round. What fictional character did both Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro win Oscars for playing? Anybody? Don Corleone in The Godfather. Don Corleone. That was the last of our round 2 questions. So let's start round 3 with 6 new categories, and they will be products in progress, sports and leisure, history, personalities, entertainment, and wild card. Your turn. Mark?
Wild card.
Okay, remember there are some bonus questions up there. And that's one of them. Get this first question right, you'll have a chance for an extra wedge plus $100. I want you to listen, Mark, to this familiar piece of music. Listen carefully. That's the familiar Toreador song from what great opera?
Carmen.
Carmen is right, yes. For $100 and an extra wedge, answer this follow-up question. Name the French composer who wrote Carmen.
Bizet.
Yes, Georges Bizet. What color would you like to light up?
Pink, please.
Pink it is. All right, Tom, your turn.
How about history?
History it is, and it too is a bonus question. Chance for an extra wedge and $100. Watch this news clip of General Douglas MacArthur's farewell speech to Congress. Take a look.
Those soldiers never die. They just...
Finish that quote, Tom.
Fade away.
That is correct. They just fade away. For $100 and an extra wedge, answer this. Name the president who made MacArthur fade away when he relieved him of his command.
Eisenhower?
No. The answer, Harry Truman. Harry Truman. You don't get to try on that one, Martha and Mark. Okay, let's move on to Martha now. Select, please. We have 4 categories left.
Entertainment.
All righty, and here's your question. Martha, what 2 people are mentioned in the title of the classic American ballad about a woman and a man who done her wrong? Mark.
Frankie and Johnny.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts and lovers and all of that. Mark, select, please.
Personalities.
Here's your question. What former First Lady is the mother-in-law of the senator from Virginia, Charles Robb?
Lady Bird Johnson.
That's correct. Lady Bird Johnson. Tom, 2 left. Select, please.
Products in progress.
Products in progress for this. In the Old West, cattlemen opposed the use of an invention which was reportedly inspired by the thorn shrubs once planted by pioneers. What invention was it?
The cattle prod?
No. Mark.
Barbed wire?
Barbed wire is the answer, yes. Martha, you get the final one. It's on sports and leisure, and here is that final category question. What rare fungus shares its name with a trendy bittersweet chocolate treat?
Truffles.
Did she get in time? Yes, truffle is the answer. You got in just under the wire, Martha. Got to speak up a little bit.
Yes.
As I get older, my ears are failing. That's the end of round 3. Let's check the scores. Tom, you need 7 wedges to win. Martha, you need 10 wedges to win. And you're way out in front, Mark. You need only 3 wedges to win this game. Anything can happen in our final round, which comes up right after this.
Take a Trivial Pursuit play break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize from Oneida, a gift certificate for your choice from an elegant collection of full-lead, mouth-blown, hand-cut crystal, featuring stemware and giftware from Oneida. Today's play break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all play break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
The choices are altar, aisle, belfry, and choir loft. In what part of a church would you find its bell? The church bell would be in the belfry. Ramekin, mannequin, harlequin, grimalkin. What term refers to a clown-like character in a brightly colored costume? That's a harlequin. Number 3. From these names, Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner, DeForest Kelley, and James Doohan, which actor was in both Star Trek and T.J. Hooker? That star was William Shatner. A short-range weapon, a brick, a type of hat, a speakeasy. Which of these describes a mortar? That's a short-range weapon. Acceleration, accreditation, abbreviation, acclamation. What term refers to a shortened form of a word? That would be an abbreviation.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and win. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit. We've come to our final round, and once again, we'll be playing our basic categories. Those are the ones from round 1. I'm going to start this round, Tom, Martha, and Mark, by asking a question to all 3 of you. It'll be a toss-up. The first player to answer correctly will get control of the game. That means you can keep picking categories and answering questions until you get one wrong, at which point either of your opponents can jump in and take control of the game away. The first player to fill his pie, or her pie, wins the game along with $500 and the chance to play our bonus round for an additional $1,000 and a trip to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. So, are the 3 of you ready?
Yes.
Hands on buzzers. This is for control of the game. Who won her 4th Best Actress Oscar for On Golden Pond? Tom?
Katharine Hepburn.
Yes, On Golden Pond. The answer, you've won control. Tom, choose a category. You need 7 wedges to win.
Geography.
Here is your question for that blue wedge. What western state's dramatic landscape includes the Snake River Range and the Coeur d'Alene Mountains?
Nevada?
No. Mark?
Idaho.
Yes, Coeur d'Alene for Idaho. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Mark, you have control. You need 3 wedges to win. Make your pick.
Entertainment, please.
All right, for that pink wedge, Mark, here's your question. What English actress won 2 Academy Awards for her roles as Southern women? One as Blanche Dubois and the other for Scarlett O'Hara.
Vivian Leigh.
Correct. Or the Vivian Leigh. Mark, you need 2 to win.
Sports and leisure, please.
All right, sports and leisure for an orange wedge, and this is your question, Mark. In what city were 2 runners expelled from the 1968 Olympics for giving a Black Power salute?
Mexico City?
That is correct. Yes. Science and nature is the one category you need for the win, Mark. Answer this question, you will have won the game. What word describes the protective silken case spun by insects that serves as a covering for their pupal stage?
Cocoon.
Correct. You have the game. Congratulations to you, Mark. You made that look pretty easy. You won the game and $500 and this prize. Randy, what do we have?
Wink, it's Ricardo Beverly Hills' exciting Bel Air collection. Lightweight, durable fashion luggage designed for weekend or around-the-world trips. It's from Ricardo Beverly Hills. Congratulations!
And again, Mark, congratulations to you. We'll be talking to you more as we go along, especially when we can get to the bonus game. But before we say goodbye to Tom and Martha, I mispronounced your name early on, but I'm going to get it right this time. Tom Buzan, our house husband from Sherman Oaks, California. Tom, how long have you been married?
I've been married 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
And what does your wife do? Because you stay at home. What does she do?
She's a news reporter.
For a television station?
Yes.
Or, yeah?
Yes, right.
Which channel? Just give me a channel.
Channel 11.
All right. We won't take that any further. We don't want to give him a free commercial, do we, Tom? And Martha Pinall, our marketing manager from Santa Clarita, California. Martha, I was just curious about you. Marketing manager meaning what? What do you manage?
I work for a direct mail company.
A direct mail company?
In mail order.
Well, good. Well, I wish things had turned out a little differently for you, both, but they didn't. So Mark gets to go play our bonus game. Have you been to the Virgin Islands before, Mark? Or will this be a first trip for you if you win
Second.
it?
It'll be my
second time around.
And
You'll
I'd
take
love
it,
to go
won't you?
back. Oh,
You'll
yeah,
take
I'd
it.
love to go
and
back.
you are married, correct?
No, single.
Well, perhaps you can find someone who might want to make a
somebody.
trip. In a moment, 13 hands just went up, Mark. In a moment, you'll get a chance at $1,000 and a trip to St. Thomas in our Trivial Pursuit Challenge round. And again, to you, Martha and Tom, thanks for playing. We have some nice parting gifts for you. And Mark, you picked up $200 in cash, by the way, for those bonus questions. We'll be back with Mark to see if he can win that fabulous vacation to St. Thomas right after this. We're back with Mark Bartos, our landscape designer from Los Angeles, California. He's our today's champion on Trivial Pursuit. He's going to now have a chance at $1,000 and a trip to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. It's very easy. All you have to do, Mark, is answer 6 of the questions I have in my hand. Answer them correctly in 45 seconds or less. Every time you answer a question, we light up a wedge of your pie. So let's put 45 seconds on the clock, and here comes your first question, Mark. Good luck. In a Henry Wadsworth Longfellow poem, under what type of tree did the village smithy stand?
The oak tree.
No. What is the seed-bearing organ of a flower called?
Pistol.
Yes. By what pen name is etiquette expert Judith Martin known?
Dear Abby.
No. What city, called the Venice of the East for its canals, is the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
Yes. Who has been the host of TV's Soul Train ever since he created it in 1971?
Daddy O'Daly.
No. In what state did the Earps and the Clantons shoot it out at the OK Corral?
Wyoming.
No. What American poet wrote, "I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep"?
Longfellow.
No. What common gas, when frozen, is known as dry ice?
Neon.
No. How many years are there in a sesquicentennial? Oh, time's up. 150, by the way. 150 years. Well, Mark, you didn't win the trip, obviously, but we'll be back in a minute to total up your day's winnings and get a little backward reading from you. We'll find out what he missed in this round when we come back right after this. Mark Bartos, our landscape designer, our champion today, and let's take a look at what you missed, Mark.
Okay.
You didn't have any problem over there. You had a little problem here. What common gas, when frozen, is known as dry ice? That's carbon dioxide. I think you said neon. What American poet wrote, "I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep"? That was Robert Frost. You said Longfellow. In what state did the Earps and the Clantons shoot it out at the OK Corral? You said Wyoming. It was Arizona. Who's been the host of TV's Soul Train ever since it started? Don Cornelius. Danny O what?
Daddy O'Daly.
Danny O'Daly.
be hosting a show in Chicago.
Maybe he should be the host.
Yeah.
By what pen name is etiquette expert Judith Martin known? That's Miss Manners, not Dear Abby. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow poem, under what type of tree did the village smithy stand? That's a chestnut, not an oak tree. Well, we do give you $100 for each correct answer. We add that to the $700 you earned in the game. You got $900 for your work here today. And Mark, you had a good time, didn't you?
I did, real good
Thank
time.
you very
Thanks
much
a lot.
for being with us. Okay. We have some extra time, so we've invited a member from our studio audience to join us on stage to play a couple of minutes of Trivial Pursuit. Randy, who do we have as our player?
Wink, we're looking for Kurt Smith. Kurt, you've been selected to play Trivial Pursuit.
Welcome, Kurt.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Kurt, what do you do? What do you do?
I work for Volunteers of America, part of ASW.
Well, welcome to our program. You had no idea you were going to be part of Trivial Pursuit. You were part of the audience, and now you're down here to be a star for a few seconds, huh?
Yes.
Somebody, what
quite
was
a
it?
shock.
One of your friends yelled, "Get the makeup out," when you came down. What did they mean by that? He's a joker, right?
He's a very
Kurt
good
Smith,
joker.
I got a bunch of trivia questions right here. I'll show you 4 possible answers, and then I'll ask you a question. For every one you get right, I'll give you $20. I'll keep asking questions till we run out of time. I got a bunch of 20s right here. If you're ready, here's your first set of answers. Look at this screen. John, Paul, George, and Gregory. Name the Pope who's responsible for the 365-day calendar we now use.
Paul?
No, that would be Gregory, Gregorian calendar. No money yet. Try these. Try these. Maybe you'll have a little better luck with this. For $20. Stop and Shop, Pop Top, Chop Shop, Boneyard. What do the police call a facility where car thieves strip stolen cars?
Chop Shop.
That's right, Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Good for 20. Gives you $20. Try this. The choices are Snicker, Snooker, Pool, and 8-ball. Which one of these does not pertain to billiards?
Snicker.
That's right. So you got another $20. Unfortunately, the time's up. It took too long for you to get out here. Don't leave, because I still got to pay you off. $40 we owe him. We hope you enjoyed watching Trivial Pursuit. See you next time. I'm Wink Martindale. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our participants will receive Lee Press-On Body Tattoos. Press on a fashion statement. Lasts for days. Easy off. Press on fun. Lee Press-On Tattoos. And at last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy finger sculptured nails, acrylic or gel, quality made affordable by Lee Nails. And Knows Better the spray, relief without addictive drugs. And Knows Better the gel that soothes with lanolin and aromatic vapors from Lee.
The power of Bravo Boss. Now with 8 amps of power. And Mega Boss with 10 big amps. New Bravo Boss and Mega Boss by Eureka.
Hey, why'd you stop? My lips feel dry and cracked. I need Blistex.
Blistex ointment is the only leading brand with moisture. Medicated Blistex with the advanced moisture system.